Jake Redpath!
One more time for Ryan Tricky, everybody. Let him hear it. Oh, God. Thankless job. We gotta keep going up there. This is cool. You guys are all still here. That's great. I thought for sure you'd be gone by now. That's chill. You guys drinking? Everybody having some drinks? Yeah, okay. Some of you guys, I don't drink alcohol. Something about me. Get you guys acquainted with me. I don't drink alcohol. I had a weird thing that happened to me that made me think I should quit drinking. I got kicked out of my Sasquatch and ghost investigation group for being an alcoholic. That's a real thing. It's a real thing that happened to me. A guy who believes in Bigfoot was like, hey man, I know you want to hunt demons with us, but you got a few of your own you need to take care of first. You've had 8 Coors Lights in 30 minutes, dude. This doesn't seem good. Can't hunt Bigfoot like that. It's crazy. I'm not drinking. I'm trying to get healthier. I'm trying to be healthier. I hit my fat rock bottom last summer. I got moved to a fat seat on a roller coaster called the Patriot. What? That's crazy. How you gonna call a roller coaster the Patriot that can't fit big fatties on it? That's insane. That's false advertising, dude. It's crazy. I was there with my girlfriend and one of her friends that was in town visiting. We rode every ride in the park, no fat seat needed at all. And then we get to the Patriot, and of course, it's like the one that I'm hyping up. I'm like, we gotta wait the extra 45 minutes to sit in the front on the Patriot. It's worth the wait to sit in the front on the Patriot. And then we get up there, and I'm like sitting in the seat. It's one of the ones with the feet they dangle, and I'm trying to put the thing down over my chest, and it's not working. And an employee sees me struggling, and he signals. They do like a fat signal there that they do. He's like, we got a bogey up here in the front. And then 2 grown adult men just came over and shoved the seat into my chest for like 5 minutes straight. And after 5 minutes, the guy looked at me and he was like, sir, I don't think that this is gonna work. And I was like, yeah, dude, I've been right here the entire time. Until it's not gonna work. I was like, it's cool. This is already embarrassing enough. I'll just get off the roller coaster, that's fine. And he's like, no, we got a fat seat in the back. And we're in the front row of the roller coaster, at the very front. The fat seat's in the back row. It's full of people that at this point are like, what's taking the roller coaster so long? And they gotta walk me back past everybody. It's a roller coaster full of people. They're marching me. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the Green Mile where they're like walking people down. It's like that. They're like, we got a fat man walking here. Big fatty coming through. One of them took out a nightstick and was dragging it along the side of the roller coaster. I got all that, dude. That's crazy. When we got back there was a lady sitting in the fat seat next to her boyfriend, and I was behind the guy. I was like, you don't have to ask this lady to move. And he was like, shut the fuck up. I love this. I'm a psycho. And he was like, ma'am, I don't know if you can see this whale behind me. He's gonna need that big ass seat you're in. She was just like, yeah, no problem. And then I rode the roller coaster in between that lady and her boyfriend. It's very awkward. Especially when we got to like the shacks with the picture of you on the roller coaster afterwards. So like, why is this big guy so bummed out? This is weird. I'm trying to be healthier. I'm trying to like eat healthier and stuff. It's tough. It's hard to eat healthy. You know, I think part of the reason why I have a hard time, I'm very poor. Okay, it's tough to eat healthy when you're poor. It's hard as hell, dude, you know? Because you gotta spend all your money on drugs. That's just how it is. I don't make the rules, I follow them, I'm high all the time. That's what I'm going for. I also have the worst bank to be poor at. I use the worst bank to be a poor person at. I use PNC Bank. It's a terrible bank to be poor at. They do this thing there called low cash mode. And what low cash mode is anytime your balance falls below a certain amount, they send you an email to let you know that you're in low cash mode. And what that means for me is that I start every single day of my life by deleting an email from PNC Bank telling me that I'm in low cash mode. It's very oppressive. I do not like it. It's fucked up. But it's better than being overdrafted. It's like way better than being overdrafted, because when you're in low cash mode, they just send you an email. They're like, hey, Jake, we just thought we'd let you know that we don't think $14.75 is enough to live off of in today's economy. But when you're overdrafted, the tone is completely different. It changes pretty drastically. When you're overdrafted, they send you messages that are like, you have 24 hours to get our money, bitch. We'll kill your fucking family, dude. We're PNC Bank, all right? Do you understand the fucking power we have? Overdraft fees are insane. That's fucking bullshit that those exist, that they can do that they can just be like, oh, you don't have any money? Well, that'll cost you somehow. Isn't that weird how that works out in our favor? Kind of fucked up. I'm poor, I'm white trash. Any other white trash people in here? Okay. Not enough of you clapped, I'm just gonna be honest. I can see you guys, all right? Some of you guys are lying to yourselves, and that's the worst person to lie to. I didn't know I was white trash when I was a kid. I had to like grow up and connect some dots from my youth, you know? There were things that happened. I didn't realize they were white trash. They were the entire time. Like for instance, when I was a little kid, my Aunt Mary had 3 houses burned down because she fell asleep smoking cigarettes in bed. And when I was a little kid, I didn't understand what was really happening. I was like, oh, I guess cigarettes make my Aunt Mary sleepy. I guess that's how cigarettes work. But now as an adult, I'm like more clued in. I'm like, oh, cigarettes don't make my Aunt Mary sleepy. She was just committing insurance fraud the entire time. And it worked. She's doing really well for herself. I'm thinking of changing to that. I'm thinking of switching it up. I have an Uncle Chuck who lives in Minnesota. And I would go visit him when I was a little kid. Me and my older brother, he would do this thing. He had bird feeders everywhere. And chipmunks would get into the bird feeders. And so he would sit in a lawn chair and he would shoot the chipmunks with a BB gun. And if they didn't die, he would make me and my brother go finish them off with a shovel. Is this relatable to anybody? Did anybody else murder small animals at the behest of their uncle? Like on some Game of Thrones shit? It fucked me up, dude. I didn't like it. I was not into it, but my brother, we got worried about him. He was like too into it, you know? He started like painting his face with the chipmunk blood and shit. He's like, hey, Uncle Chuck, when can we try something bigger? We're like, whoa, dude, when did you get a southern accent? That's weird. Strange, you kill like 2 chipmunks, you just talk like that now? It's cool, yeah. We're white trash. We're not rednecks, though. I feel like that's an important distinction to make. We aren't rednecks. I do like rednecks. I think they're funny. I like it when they boycott stuff because they don't know how to do it, so they just break shit they already bought. Pretty cool move. Pretty cool move by the rednecks. Pretty funny one. Like, they'll get mad at a home appliance company or something for being too woke. They'll be like, hey, fuck you, Hampton Bay. I broke all the blades off my ceiling fan. How you like that? I don't care how uncomfortable I am in my own house. I'm pissed. You hear me? They're like, oh, Keurig. I should have known by how foreign your name sounds that you were a Marxist corporation. And sure, I got a loose grasp on concepts like Marxism and corporations. But goddammit, I'm pissed, Keurig. They're like, oh, you like that Nike? You like that Nike? I'm burning all my shoes. I ain't got no shoes no more. And the people at Nike are like, actually, folks without shoes are our largest target demographic, dude. This is perfect. We sell shoes, dipshit, so it's kind of good for us. It's whatever. You can burn your shoes or whatever. It's a free country, right? How many times somebody says it's a free country, it's right before they do some terrible shit? Guys ever notice that? Nobody's ever like, it's a free country and I'm gonna feed all the homeless people. Or something like that. They're always like, it's a free country and I'm gonna marry this child. You're like, whoa, dude. Chill out, R. Kelly. That's crazy, man. R. Kelly and the Mormon Church, that's like their crossover somehow. Isn't that weird? Isn't that strange? The Mormon Church is like, God, we hate the music. But the lifestyle is somehow right on par with what we believe. A lot of Mormons in here, yeah? Get the fuck out, all right? You and your weird Jesus, you get out of here. Is he Jesus? I don't know. Is the Mormon Jesus Jesus? We can't, there's no way to tell. There's really no way. I'm really into conspiracy theories. Is anybody else in here into conspiracy theories at all? Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, what's your favorite conspiracy theory? Aliens, dude. They're here. They're coming to Las Vegas, of all places. They're like, yeah, let's go see them ride around on those scooters. Let's go see them on those little jazzy scooters. Not bird scooters, but the ones for the big people that they ride on the strip. Okay. I like 9/11 conspiracy theories. That's my jam. I like to make up my own and see if I can get them to catch on. My favorite one that I've thought of is that 9/11 was perpetrated by people with foot fetishes, so that we all got to take our shoes off at the airport now. You do the math. 2 + 2 = 4 in my world. They're in bed with big feet, I know it. People got really upset about Hunter Biden's laptop recently. There were a lot of conspiracy theories about Hunter Biden's laptop. That was cool. It was a fun time. They're like, can you believe Hunter Biden's laptop? There's pictures of his dick and videos of him smoking crack on there. And I was like, whoa, that sounds a lot like my laptop, actually, dude. Are you sure you didn't get mine by accident? Because honestly, I feel like if you don't have pictures of your dick and videos of you smoking crack on your laptop, you're using your laptop wrong. That's just what I think. Should use it how Steve Jobs intended. Start taking pictures of your dick, dude. Gotta do it. We could talk about something different, I feel like. Divisive. I'm in a relationship. Any couples here? Yeah, okay, so yes, cool. I'm in a relationship. It's good for me to be in a relationship, you know? It's tough out there. It seems tough. I see my single friends, like, dating is all on apps now. That couldn't work for me, you know? Pictures of me are not what makes people want to fuck me. You know what I mean? That's just not, I'm a personality guy. I'm a slow burn. You got to get to know me a little bit. We hang out, and then after a while, like, I kind of get it. It's all right. We'll give him an audition. I do. I have a girlfriend. We're poor. We are. We live in a very old apartment building. It has thin walls. It's great. I love it. You can hear everything. You can hear the neighbor have sex upstairs. Wow, get it, girl. Okay. I like to do this thing. I like to, anytime I use the restroom before I flush the toilet, because that's where it's like the thinnest. You can hear everybody the easiest. I stand in the bathroom and I call out to my apartment, but you know, so that everybody can hear. And I say, hey babe, is it cool if I flush this one? I know you like me to keep them, but this one is pretty gross. I'd like to just flush it, if that's all right. I know that it's like your thing, you want me to leave it in there, but if I could just get rid of this, would that be okay? It's really big and gross, baby. I know those are your favorite, but this one is just too disgusting. I like the idea of like everybody else in our building being like, oh, shit girl and 2W, the one who loves shit. And I'm her shit man. That's... We have a cat together. Whoa, uh-oh, things are getting pretty serious. I love him. I love my cat so much, but things have been weird between us lately because I made the mistake of looking up how old he is in cat years. And I just can't look at him the same anymore, you know? Everything's different. It's tainted everything. Because before I was like, oh, you're such a sweet little baby. You're such a perfect little baby, little sweetie, little angel. And now I'm like, oh, you're not a perfect little baby, little sweetie, little angel. You're a 47-year-old man, actually. And everything you do is fucked up now. I'll come in, he'll be laying on my girlfriend's lap, he'll be like, hey, you get out of here! You leave that girl alone, you old perv! You sick fuck! I don't let him in the bathroom when I'm taking a shit anymore. But I do let him watch me jerk off now. Those are the two. It's true. Get in here, boy. Boy needs to learn. It's time for class. Get in here. It's good. That's good that I have a girlfriend now. Dude, before I would like meet people places. It's a terrible thing to do. It's awful. It can go terribly. One time I met a lady at a bar and we hit it off. And she was like, hey, do you want to come back to my place and smoke some weed? And I was like, hell yeah, I love weed. Let's do it. And we get back to her place. This is very important for the story. When we get there, we go inside of her home for a second. And after we're in there for a second, she looks at me and she's like, hey, I'm gonna step outside and smoke a cigarette. Do you wanna have a cigarette with me? And I was like, I'll smoke anything with you. Let's do it. And we're outside her house, we're smoking a cigarette, and after a minute she looks at me and she goes, oh man, I have to go to the bathroom. And I was like, well here, let me get out of the way of the door for you so that you can go inside and use the restroom. And she goes, no thanks, I'm good. And then she pulled down her pants and peed in front of me. And I was like, oh no. I gotta get out of here. But we hadn't smoked weed yet, you know? I came to do a job, dude. Break out the weed, lady. I did. We went back inside. We smoked weed. She turned on music, like the worst music to smoke weed to is like Florida Georgia Line or something like that. I don't know if you guys have ever ripped a bong to Florida Georgia Line. It's a fucking nightmare, dude. It's hell on earth. Then after a minute, she was like, hey, I gotta go to the bathroom again. And I was like, do you need to go outside? Who needs to go outside? Pee-pee potty outside, good girl. Good girl, outside. She was like, no, I'm just gonna use the regular bathroom this time. And I was like, how often are you pissing outside that you call it the regular bathroom? That's, seems a little insane to me. Gotta be careful out there, dude, you know? Don't know these people. I'm scared of sex. I'm worried about it. I get freaked out. I think a part of it is I read this article recently about this guy who accidentally killed his girlfriend because he was choking her during sex. And when I read that, it like freaked me out. I was like, oh, dude, I'll never choke a woman during sex now. You know, just because I don't want to find out that's what I'm into, you know? Like, I don't want somebody to be like, hey, Jake, what do you like in the bedroom? And my response to be reminding my partner of her own mortality. That's what I like. I think that's weird, but I thought about it. And the most I would do is I would like pinch a woman's nostrils closed during sex. Because that's kind of the same thing, right? Just like, yeah, you like that, huh? Does daddy do it good? Your ears are probably gonna pop soon. Guys, thank you very much. I'm Jake Redpath. Give it up for everybody that you saw.